Mesothelioma Law Firm. For decades, mesothelioma, a life-threatening disease that can affect the lungs, abdomen, and several other major organs, has been linked to prolonged exposure to asbestos, resulting in many people seeking a mesothelioma law firm to get justice and help them cover the overwhelming expenses associated with the disease. What does a mesothelioma law firm do? Law firms specializing in mesothelioma are different from any other type of law firm. Whereas other firms may specialize in areas like car accidents or nursing home abuse, mesothelioma law firms focus primarily on mesothelioma and other asbestos-related diseases. It's not recommended to retain legal representation from a general practice law firm or even a personal injury firm that specializes in a wide array of injury cases. You'll need an attorney who specifically specializes in mesothelioma cases, as these types of lawsuits are extremely intricate and require vast, in-depth understanding of asbestos exposure and diseases. Attorneys at these law firms have knowledge and experience regarding federal and state laws concerning asbestos use and its history in the workforce. They also have sharp investigative skills and are able to dig deep to uncover when and where companies and/or other entities exposed workers to asbestos. Additionally, these law firms are comprised of educated attorneys who understand the legal process involving courts, trials, settlements, and appeals. Moreover, an experienced firm understands that the victim is already suffering enough because of the medical and financial problems associated with asbestos-related diseases. As a result, the firm will handle most everything regarding the lawsuit, including fighting for the legal rights of the client, interviewing witnesses, obtaining medical history, litigation, and more. An experienced law firm also understands the severe emotional impact that living with mesothelioma brings, not only to victims, but to family members and loved ones as well. And good firm takes this into account and helps ease the minds of victims and their loved ones throughout this enduring process. What should I look for when hiring an asbestos law firm? Unfortunately, not all law firms specializing in mesothelioma are the same. While some may have several years of experience, other firms are relatively new to the area of mesothelioma. In addition, some law firms may concentrate on other areas of law besides mesothelioma, while another firm may solely focus on asbestos cases. Aside from using your good judgment when determining which law firm you should use, there are several factors you should consider. The law firm should have experience in dealing with mesothelioma cases. The law firm should be extremely knowledgeable in asbestos laws and prior cases. Look for law firm that focuses solely on asbestos-related cases. Look for law firms with a stellar reputation in handling asbestos cases. The law firm should not only understand asbestos laws, but should also have extensive knowledge of medical problems associated with asbestos diseases. The law firm should always keep you updated on what's going on in your case. Although attorneys are busy people, they should be accessible. You should always get an initial consultation at no charge before deciding on a firm. How can a law firm personally help? When first getting started, victims usually have a plethora of unanswered questions regarding asbestos and their rights. A good law firm should be able to provide you with following information: evidence related to your exposure, Once you provide the law firm with your work information, they should be able to investigate and determine how asbestos was used at your workplace. In some cases, they may already have the information available. If you truly have an asbestos claim, asbestos law firms understand what's needed in order to have a true asbestos claim. With this knowledge, they are able to determine how strong your case is and what the estimated chances are that you'll win. Most attorneys make sure they're confident in your case before taking it on. Be wary of any attorney who promises to take your case without knowing any of the details, or an attorney who claims they can get you an exact amount of compensation before reviewing your case. Who exactly is responsible? It can be difficult for the average person to determine who exactly is responsible for exposing victims to asbestos. For example, companies can move, go out of business, hide, suppress relevant information, and change ownerships. In some cases, your former company is responsible. The manufacturer of the asbestos products may be responsible, or supervisors and/or owners may be responsible. In other instances, there may be just one sole responsible entity. Yet in a different case, there may be several responsible parties. Remember that part of the law firm's job is to research, seek out, and determine the entity or responsible parties that are liable for your exposure to asbestos. Your case worth. If the firm decides you have an asbestos case, they will then be able to come up with an average figure of how much your case is worth. This is including past expenses, daily expenses, medical bills, lost wages, emotional trauma, physical suffering, future expenses, and much more. Keep in mind, however, that there is no set formula as to how much your award amount may be. The aforementioned factors, along with other details, such as if your former company has a trust fund set up or not, will also come into play. Keep in mind that it's not recommended to retain a law firm that promises you that you will win your case no matter what. Although statistics show that the majority mesothelioma victims do go on to win their lawsuits, there are a variety of factors involved, and no case is guaranteed. An experienced law firm will help you to understand your chances and what is involved, but will never assure that your case is 100% guaranteed.